Hello, this is for the Python class 2020, May 2020. In this video tutorial, I want to show you how to download the class code snippets repo from repository from GitHub. I have to apologize. I mean, this is an unrehearsed video recording, so if I have any glitches, just bear with me, okay? So from the email I send you, it contains a link here. Okay, this is the link I copied from the email I sent you. So what you do is you copy this and then put it into the browser, your browser. I use Velvety browser, but anyway, you can use any browsers. And you know what? I'll just start the browser, Microsoft Edge, which comes with the Windows. So this is the Microsoft Edge. By the way, this is the replacement of Microsoft Internet Explorer. Microsoft has been pushing it. It's actually very good, you know. Anyway, so we'll just copy this into the Microsoft Edge browser. Hit enter. It will take me to the repository site right here. So now I'm going to download this. Download the zip file. Okay, so that's the download. Okay, now keep in mind, as I said, my email, the download the file name actually is PythonClass202005-master.zip. Now the reason there's a master is this is related to the GitHub. GitHub uses Git as the source code repository engine, and so the master really means it's the default of the branch called master branch. Okay, that's the default. If you have a different branch, then you can specify here, but in this case defaults to the master branch. I always do the master branch. In my class, you always, if you download moving forward, if you want to download, you're always in the master branch. So every time when you download, the folder itself will have -master to it. Okay. So now we're gonna extract it. So unzip the file. Okay. Extract all. Right. So I mean, it's gonna go to the download directory, which is fine because I need to do something. Okay. So I just took the default location. Now what I will do is copy this out. I'm putting this onto the desktop for easy access. Okay, so I copy this and put it on the desktop. Paste here. Okay. One last thing I need to do before I launch my PyCharm is I rename this to. I just get rid of the master, the word master and dash. So basically I renamed this folder into where the repository is supposed to be, which is the PythonClass202005. Okay, so now I have this. Then what you do is you start with the PyCharm Community Edition. Okay, so let me just close this. All right, so now I am at the beginning of the PyCharm Community Edition. Right, so what I do is I will click on the open, and obviously I'm at the desktop. Right, so JWNG02, and then we will go to the desktop, right? Remember, and then I will select Python class 202005. Then I'm opening. So that's what the just a second, okay. That's now we have everything we have, right? We have everything. So now you have the just to ignore these, okay? You don't need to, because what happened with all these error messages is because I created this Python class 202005 with Python professional edition, pro edition, PyCharm pro edition, and so there are some profiles in it in the project where the community edition just does not recognize it. Okay, that's where really the problem is. Okay, the community edition does not recognize those parameters, so you can ignore this. So we basically for now, this is what we already have. Okay, so that's what now you can run the program here. However, one thing you need to do is to set up the interpreter. Okay, so we'll come over here, click on the project interpreter. There's nothing to show, right? So we can see if there is we can create one. Click here, it says add one. Okay, so notice here, it's under the project, the location of this, and because my own preferences, I decide not to do this. Okay, override this. I'm not putting this under the new environment. I'm not putting under my project Python class 2020. There's a reason why, and I can explain to you in the class. But if you follow my video tutorial, you will do this. VNVS. I'm putting in the Python desktop, so you will see a photo here. Okay. Virtual environment. Right, Python class. Okay, so this basically sets up for Python class virtual environment. Everything else stay the same, nothing changes. Click OK. Notice here, see that the sandbox Python is, I want to create a desktop, I want to leave it alone. Okay, and I will explain this in the class why I'm doing this. But for now, if you're gonna do this, just follow what I do. Okay. Again, what I just show you is, if you start from the beginning of it, it will tell you, it will default to a directory underneath the Python class 202005. Okay, which I don't want it to do. I want to put on the desktop instead. So what you do is you just override that. So that's what I did. Okay, so that's it. That's all you need to do. So let's say if I want to run a program here. Okay, right? So click on this, click on the run. Right? I'm sorry. So let's put in this requires a command line. So we just run another one. What is just let me see. Oh, again, I'm sorry, it needs the command line too. Let's pick one we don't need a command line. Yeah, all of them I need. This one doesn't. Okay, let's just run this. That's it, right? So you can see it. So it runs it. Okay. So basically, in this class, in this video tutorial, I show you how to download and then unzip to the desktop. The photo put in on the desktop, and also create through the setting and the interpreter, I add a new virtual environment. And what I did is I want to make sure the virtual environment is located not underneath of the Python class 202005. Instead, I will put it on the desktop. So that's why I put it in here. Okay. All right, I put it here, so this is what I did. venv dot python blah blah blah. Okay, that's what this is. Yeah. So that's what I did, so you can run the project. Okay, I will explain to you the rationale behind why I'm putting on the sandbox Python on the desktop instead of underneath of the project. I'll explain it in the class. Okay, so thank you for watching, and hopefully you can get this start running, so we can, in the class, we can talk about the week 3 material, as well as I will also use the time to explain to you the rationale behind why I'm putting the sandbox Python on the desktop. Alright, thanks for watching.